Hey everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with my shades on. It's a rare day of sunshine here in the UK and I'm asking you to come toy shopping with me. I'm going to hit up all my usual spots, not really looking for anything particular, but like to stay abreast with what they have in terms of Marvel, WWE, and anything else that tickles my fancy. Let's kick off with good old Tesco's, where Glenn Webb buys his best clothes. Sha-la-la-la. It actually isn't, but it is where I do my grocery shopping, this store being close to home, but they also stock toys, so let's have a nose at those. Here's their WWE goodies. It's a pretty small selection, but small is still good for this store, as for about a year their WWE stock consisted of the same single Rey Mysterio action figure that bumped around the shelves endlessly. Down here, those created WWE Superstar sets I recently reviewed, love those. Oh, I've not seen these single ones. There's Stone Cold wearing leather chaps and seemingly ready for Pride. Sheamus as some manner of Celtic king, I guess. And then back here, there's Kane. Like the demon wings he comes with, those are cool. Down here, I've just spotted these lifelike characters. I've never seen them before, and as we look at them, you can tell they're using the term lifelike really loosely, and this is when it really hits me that Disney really did buy Marvel. When you see the Incredible Hulk in a range alongside Olaf from Frozen, they're all kinds of stretchy, a toy that would make sense if it was the Fantastic Four's Mr. Fantastic, and not Spider-Man or the Hulk. Here's their Star Wars swag, which I had trouble finding because with the release of the Force Awakens merch, it seems they've moved it all from the toy aisle to the seasonal aisle, which shockingly already has Christmas candy at the other end of it. But there's no sign of the ever-elusive 6-inch Black Series here. Now I'm venturing further afield to Smyths, which, if you're not familiar with, is a toy chain similar to Toys R Us, only better because it's not Toys R Us. If by chance you did watch my Force Friday video, then this is where I was for that midnight opening. It's also, if you've seen my WWE action figure reviews, where I've likely bought most of those. And just look, they are putting Tesco slim pickings to shame for sure, as they're stuffed to the rafters with WWE goodness, basics, elites. Oh, and look, it's the Hall of Fame series. I've not seen these in person. There's Tito Santana, Arriba. Oh, Hulk Hogan tucked back there. If you need some Latino heat, they have Eddie Guerrero. Do they have Yokozuna? That's the one I really want to get. Yep, there he is, tucked back there. These are a Target exclusive in the US, so it's great news they're finding a home in the UK here at Smyths. And they have a bunch of Elite Series 34, 35, 36, all discounted, I assume, to make room for Elite 37, which should be hitting soon. I did pick up this Goldust back when he was full price, so disappointing to see him discounted. However, I did also get Stardust then, which I don't see on shelves anywhere, so you win some, you lose some, I suppose. As for basics, the latest series they have seems to be this one with Tyler Breeze and company. Been meaning to get the AJ from this series. I saw her over there somewhere. Their Star Wars section is pretty much how I left it on Force Friday. I think it's likely they did just get that one case of 6-inch Black Series. I've noticed this Mashers set though has already been discounted. It's only been out a week. Real slim pickings when it comes to Marvel Legends, unless that is you want an army build Black Cat on a budget. Even for £5, the poor woman just ain't shifting. And then we've got a straggler here from the Captain America series. It's the movie Winter Soldier. Up here there's more Black Cat. Who's this back here? Yep, that's Winter Soldier again. And then, yep, you get it, it's more Black Cat. And then up here, oh, I'm tired of saying it. And now we're off to, it's Toys R Us. If you're a long-term viewer here on my channel, and I mean long-term as in years back, you'll know my problems with Toys R Us have been well documented. And I try to avoid, if at all possible, to buy anything here. But as a passionate toy collector, that's not always possible. I don't want to cut my nose off to spite my face. Unusually, this Toys R Us is actually in the same retail park as Smyths. Usually the two chains counter-locate, but here with the two of them going head to head, Toys R Us does seem to be losing the battle for hearts, minds and wallets, as they've recently downsized the store to half its size. As you can see, compared to Smyths, their WWE selection is pretty small. This is the sum of it here. To the left, there's, what is that, Power Ranger stuff? And then to the right, I don't even know what that stuff is. There's that Razor Ramon I picked up an age ago and never had time to review. Here's a quick review now. It's dripping with machismo. And they still have a bunch of the Toys R Us exclusive Builder Corporate Kane. There's John Cena, Bray. And that's Cena taking a big dive off the shelf. And then there's the Beast Incarnate. It's Brock Lesnar himself, who's in that same series as this Tyler Breeze, right? Who's behind there? There's The Rock. And then behind him, there's another Tyler Breeze, a bunch of Tyler Breeze. I figured they'd sell quicker, first time in the line and that. From WWE, it's a flip-flop when it comes to Marvel Legends, with Toys R Us having a better show than Smyths. They've got the All-Father wave. Yep, that's the Scarlet of Wonder I see tucked back there. She's usually a harder one to find from that wave. Then behind Sentry, oh, it's not the Black Cat. Oh, and then it's Black Cat. Reduced to $9.99 here, can buy 2 Black Cats for that at Smyths. The well-stocked with the Ant-Man series, but at a whopping $22.99, it's cheaper to take advantage of a weak dollar, buy them from Amazon in the US and get them shipped to the UK. It's what I did. Again, no signs of the ever-elusive Force Awakens Black series in their Star Wars section. I guess I could console myself with a Lupin Chewie, whatever the heck that is. They do have a bunch of Force Awakens Funko Pops though. I've not seen those anywhere else. There's Finn, and then Finn again in his Stormtrooper armor, Captain Phasma. Do they have Kylo Ren back here? Or BB-8 for that matter? Nope, doesn't seem so. I guess those two are the harder pops to find, it seems. Oh, and before Smyths humble Toys R Us, this is the space they used to occupy. It's now becoming a Primark. Finally, Asda, Walmart's foot in the door of British retail. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna fall. I'm walking downstairs. Ooh, look, they have a Star Wars stand. What is it filled with? They've got Blade Builder lightsabers. And then these die-cast vehicles I see everywhere. And then Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I didn't give it a try on Force Friday, but there you go. That's pretty nifty. For $12.47, I think you can get a lot of play for your pennies out of that. Around this side, it's those Star Wars Lego sets. Really not sure how well Lego blocks work out for some of the more human characters, but for General Grievous round here being more robotic, it looks real good. Oh, and then there's a Force Awakens set down there with Rey riding her Walls Magnum. Oh, and look, finally, Black Series. Just the two of them though, so don't get too excited. They have Finn and Rey with BB-8, $21.97. I didn't expect to see Kylo Ren on the First Order Stormtrooper, but I figured Chewbacca would be the peg warming of this series because, you know, he's got that been there, done that about it, whereas the others are new characters. Here's some 3 3/4 inch figures. And, ooh, I wonder if they have that Darth Maul masher I've been wanting. Yep, there it is. Him on his Sith speeder, he's got his double-ended lightsaber. How much are these? $18.97. You know, with that one being reduced in Smyths, I may just wait on this and see if the price dips anymore. Stumbled upon a smaller Star Wars end cap. It's got some 3 3/4 inch action figures. I'm seeing a couple of TIE fighter pilots there. And then a Resistance Trooper. Yep. Behind him is, oh, a Bespin Luke. Who's that back here? It's Poe Dameron. Is that how you say that? Then on the action figure aisle, there's another 6-inch Black Series Finn laying out here. And then there's another Darth Maul tempting me. And their Marvel section is pretty shameful, and it's probably, with Star Wars eating up more shelf space over the coming months, going to get more so. Down here though, here's that Titan Tech Hulkbuster I reviewed, and this is an even bigger one. It's massive. It's got to be like 24 inches, so big the flap opens, you can stuff a 12-inch Titan Iron Man in there. You could even stuff your kid sister's Barbie in there while she runs around the house crying, looking for it, while you laugh like a maniac. Look how good they've made the picture on the packaging look, but the toy itself, for 50 quid, half that price, I'd buy it just to review it for a giggle. Here's something that toy shoppers outside the UK might not be as familiar with seeing on shelves flying the flag for good old Blighty. It's only Doctor Who. Scovox Blitzer looks cool, but while every other toy company has seen the light and is scaling up to 6-inch, Character Options, who makes these, is scaling down to 3 3/4 inch. Boo. This Marvel Bean Cube is looking so comfy, it's making me want to put my feet up, so I'm going to end this video here.
This helmet lets you sound like Darth Vader. Put it over your face and talk after the beep.
Anyway, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.